Hi, Vortex. So, it's currently Black Friday. And this is probably going to be the most uneventful Black Friday that's ever existed, considering our current state of affairs. That has been our state of affairs for, 8 months now? It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'm not the type of person to whine about things being a certain way, because I realize that this is one of those rare circumstances where, like, this is literally affecting everybody. Like, there isn't a single person that exists on planet Earth right now that has not been affected by this so-called virus. And okay. So apparently there are two cars in front of me talking to each other. I don't understand this shit. Yeah, that was kind of random. I guess that's cool though, if somebody happens to be driving next to you and you, like, know who they are. That's cool. It's a cool set of circumstances, you know? It's very rare. Yeah, it's true. Unless you have a group of friends and you guys are all going to the same place, then it's not rare at all. Then it's expected, but, you know. Anyway. I'm about to go see my parents. That's going to be depressing. I love my parents, but they're sheep. And anytime you talk to a sheep, it's very depressing. Especially if you're in close quarters with them, you know? I really would prefer that things weren't the way that I know that they are. Like, I think that this virus is happening because of our unquestioning acceptance of technology. It's ridiculous. Like, I've complained about it from the beginning. I said that this was a terrible, terrible idea to give human beings of all pieces of garbage it's a huge mistake giving people that can't wait to play the victim, can't wait to screw somebody over, can't wait to be authoritative and controlling and tell everybody what to do, can't wait to distract themselves, can't wait to validate their shitty existence with something that doesn't even make sense. You know, it's like, this was already our nature. This was already what we're prone to do. And then you gave human beings a piece of technology that allows them to do all these things that, you know, within the touch of a button, you know. Now, I realize that there are good uses for these phones, but unfortunately, it's a small faction of people that have them, that use them in a positive way. So no, take everybody's smartphones. Make everybody suffer for that shit. Because really, like, if people didn't have distractions nonstop, they would actually face themselves, they'd face their problems, society would be forced to deal with things that we keep putting off because it's somebody else's responsibility, correct? It's always somebody else's responsibility. It's the bureaucrat's responsibility. It's my teacher's responsibility. It's ridiculous, man. I just don't understand, like, people and their, like, cookie cutter idea of what society is. You know, like, my parents definitely possess that, which is why I ended up going to college. I didn't want to go to college. I told them that it was a waste of time and money and effort, and they didn't believe me. And it's funny because back then I said it's a Ponzi scheme, and they didn't believe me. And that's like what they're saying now. They're declaring that it's like fucking scam. So there you go. Once again, I don't want to be right about that, because if I'm right about that, then that means that all these people have wasted their money for nothing. They went to college hoping to get, oh, I just spit. I just saw that. I saw saliva like come spewing out of my mouth. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it was kind of cool. I usually don't have that reaction, but right now at this specific moment, it was pretty cool. Anyway, what was I saying? Education, yes. So many people, they throw their future into this ideal idea that, oh, I'm going to do something with this liberal arts degree. I'm going to do something with this women's studies major. I'm going to do something with sociology. You know, I actually was a sociology major because, and I'll tell you, this is what happens. This is why you have so many kids that are liberals that grew up with boomer parents. Their parents wanted them to go to college because that's what they've been told you're supposed to do next, right? So you have all these boomer parents that have kids that come back home from school and they're so liberal, and it's just really funny because, like, both of these types of people, like whether you're on the right or you're on the left, whether you're like a Marxist or hardcore traditional conservative, it's like they're so brainwashed. Like, everybody's brainwashed by this ideology of like what they really want a political philosophy to be. And though I do think that, you know, obviously, you know, I consider myself to be conservative, so I think that that's the better one, but you know, I've done the other thing and I wasn't happy. I was pretty miserable, and that's just something I can't help but notice, that people that I know that are on the left tend to look at everything in a really, really negative light because they want something to bitch about. I mean, there are plenty of things to bitch about. I don't think that they bitch about the right stuff. They bitch because certain stuff isn't free, you know? It's like, well, who are they to say that that has to be free? I don't even understand that. Like, I will never understand that. Why people think that we should expect the government to do that for us. Like, that is just disturbing to me. Why would you want the government taking care of you? You know how shitty of a job they do already? Why would you want that at a doctor's office? It doesn't make sense. Now, you guys know how I feel about doctors. We fucking hate them. But you really want doctors working for the government? Like, oh my goodness. No, you silly Marxist, you. I don't understand that. I do think they have good intentions, but you have to consider, like, your good intentions. You tell yourself, I'm going to make this decision for everybody because I know what's best for everybody. That's so ridiculous. That's so arrogant. Like, I would never assume that I know what's best for somebody. I mean, I can preach all day, but I still don't know you. I still don't know your experience. I still don't know your personality. I have no right to tell you what to do. The government has no right to tell you what to do. I mean, I'm like a mix between like libertarian and a fascist, I guess. I don't know which one to choose. But yeah, so anyway, I was talking about college, wasn't I? Yeah, so people that don't want to go to college, but they've been told that that's what they have to do, they go to college and they're not interested in anything. They don't know what to study because they don't know what to do with their life. So they end up becoming a liberal arts major. That's exactly what happened to me, and that's exactly what has happened to a lot of kids because, you know, they don't have a future. And so they pursue a career in, you know, holding a poster and wearing a uterus costume and shit like that. You know, like, it's funny they can wear the costume all day, but they still don't know how the motherfucker works. I find that absolutely hilarious. But anyway, I want y'all to see what I'm seeing right now. It's pretty cool. Look at that sun. Look at that sun. I can't even see right now. Because the sun is so bright. But yeah, see, this is really nice. You see all these trees, you see all that land. See, they're tearing down all that land so they can add more houses. This used to be a really, really small town, and it just keeps expanding, and that's so annoying. That is one of the annoying things about capitalism, is that people can't stop tearing shit down so they can, you know, add. They just keep adding and adding and adding, and it's like, dude, you're subtracting so much. It makes me upset. It's like, I think that the reason why people have a negative view of capitalism is because of the fact that people that are hardcore capitalists, it seems like all they care about is money, you know, and that's not cool. Oh shit, there goes my cup. That's not cool to only care about money. I mean, wanting to make money so you can continue to do what you love to do or what you strive to do, that's one thing. It's something entirely different to be a greedy ass warmonger or, you know, selling things at an outrageous price, you know, trying to get people to spend an outlandish amount of money on something that's like not even worth it. You know, I mean, there's so many lies in advertisement, and it's like you can't really escape it. You can't escape capitalism. It sucks. It sucks. I don't even want to call it capitalism anymore, because I mean, this isn't capitalism anymore. This is like corporate. This is corporate socialism. That's what this shit is. People don't see it that way, but the corporations really are controlling everything. If you think about it, it's really not the government enforcing these rules as much as it's corporations. Oh, shit. But they're the ones that refuse to disobey. They just keep complying. I mean, if enough people disobeyed, like, what could they fucking do about it? You know? I guess we'll find out in the future, right?